újabb TESZT Fesztivál podcast. Én Kata vagyok, and today I'm here with Vito and Uros. Hello guys, thank you for coming.
Hello, thank you for having us here.
Hello, same.
Well, first of all, I have to ask, what's the story behind this strictly professional duo that you came up with? What's the story behind your collaboration?
You mean the whole collaboration?
Yeah, yeah.
The whole.
Yes.
Okay.
Oof, that's a long story. It started back in high school. We know each other from high school. We were already doing high school shows together. And then he's a bit older, so he was a bit in front of me in the academy. But then after the academy, we were seriously talking that we have to do a show together. And at first it was like, because we were also dancing a lot, so at first it was like this idea that we make a buto show. You know buto? It's a Japanese dance technique.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
we had a teacher on our academy who taught Buto dance technique. So we were like, okay, yeah, we have to do Buto. It has to be about heroes and everything and everything. And then
Rehearsals happened, and it was not Buto anymore. And then we started working on the first show, and what we were. One of our main influences was the work with Via Negativa that we did with Bojan Jablanovec. Bojan Jablanovec also did a show, a co-production also here in Timișoara, and
he was on the festival.
he was on the festival on the first day, the 100 Toasts.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anita.
But he was co-creator. And then we did the first show, and from the beginning, the idea was that it would be a theatrical series, that. From the beginning, we knew it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Yes, we doomed ourselves in a way, yeah, for life. This is a joke that we have, but yeah. So and then like the first part was just Hero 1.0 как се рече поднаслов? Without undertitle, and then 2.0. I don't know if you saw it.
I haven't
we
seen
were here
it.
5 years ago in this festival. It was the show of all shows. It was about theater, like really meta theatrical piece, just about theater. And then we did 3.0, which unfortunately we couldn't come with that show here, although the festival invited us a couple of times, but there were some reasons that we couldn't come. That one was without text, more than words. So Hero 3.0 more than words was without words. And today you saw the Hero 4.0, in which we were dealing like theme-wise, we were dealing with death and time, and so that was very serious theme. But of course, we like to have fun on stage, so
Oh, I can see that.
yeah. So then we always try to find a way that we do have fun, and hopefully audience also with us. Yeah.
And why hero is in the title?
This is from the first idea when we wanted to do the Buto show. It was one of the themes was to make references to classical, antique Greek mythology. So and yeah, so then this stayed.
And when I was reading about your performance, there was a phrase like you don't fight against with the audience, or you're like fighting with it. And I was wondering during the show that you really I don't know how to say it, but I mean I could see that the audience was important for you, and and how this happened after the theatrical um, show, the Hero 4.0.
Um, well, the audience is has been always important to us.
We like our audience.
We really like our audience. We want the audience to have um, a meaningful and also a good time while they are coming to our shows. So it's something that is just like this, very important to us, but also what we believe in, you know, as ontologically, as far as theater is concerned. I think it's very hard to do proper theater without involving the audience, not in you know, that they have to interact, but to be aware of them. One of the sayings from Via Negativa is we know that they know that they know that we know. So this is something that we are always aware, and that we also are fond working with this idea that we don't close them off. So we are very much aware that people are there, and then we try to work with that. Yep.
Yeah, and that we also like to establish the awareness on the other side also. The audience is also aware of their position also. So we like, let's say, from one of the quotes from 2.0, Hero 2.0 is everyone matters. Everyone who is here tonight matters to us, and and is important to us.
And how did you came up with the scenes? All of them were improvised.
It came out of improvisation. Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, you know, you have a lot of these ideas, and before we started with rehearsals, like let's say that 1 year before, we had a lot of talks, a lot of phone calls, and a lot of ideas. What will we do and think and whatever, and then, you know, the first rehearsal came, and then you have to go on the stage, and then you know, you are empty-handed.
You're fucked. No, how we came up with the idea is very hard, difficult. It was not easy. So there is basically the scenes that are very little scenes used to be like 3 hour long improvisations. So one scene from today's show used to be 3 hours long. So it was boring as fuck. You know? But then we, together with our dramaturg and the one that does the music and our video, with our artistic team, then we make decisions, we cut things out, we compress, we do.
Then, like, let's say we work usually for, like, say, 1 month alone, and then they come and they give us a slap and say, guys, okay, now get serious.
It's really true. It's really true. Like, if we wouldn't know that they love us, it would be very hard.
And do you like to explain the scenes which you were doing on stage? Because I have a question for you.
Quickly.
How did you came up with the ballet scene?
You remember?
I remember that it was like it was after one really long improvisation when we were really like exhausted, empty, and then somehow this, because this is the we call this scene kako se reče skupljenci,
Shit. Shit.
but it doesn't matter. But somehow one of us, we of course we get naked at some point. That's it. I mean, in the 2.0 we are the whole show naked, because it's the show of all shows, and the costume of our costume is the nakedness, and then somehow this disappeared, and you put your little guy on the balls, and in between it's like, wow, this looks interesting. And then slowly we were developing it, and it was really, really hard and really painful at the beginning, but now we found the way how it's not so painful, and it's more for the audience in that sense.
Yeah, and as far as the creation of the scene, it used to be very ballet, so like ballet. It was 45 minutes long, the longest. The longest was 45 minutes, and that's a lot. And it was, it's painful, it's hard, and it doesn't work. So then you go to a process where you cut and you minimize and you compress, and you come up with that.
You get your 4 or 5 minutes, and that's it.
I see. Well, thank you guys for coming, but we have no time, so thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank you for having us. We are TESZT is a co-producer of the show, and TESZT is one of the festivals that we can call, and they actually want us to come. So we are very happy that we can come here, and
TESZT.
TESZT.
yeah.
So have a nice time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.